Hi, it's me again. I decided to actually catch an adult Hylian loach since it was nagging at me in the back of my mind. In order to catch the loach, we need it to be summer at the fishing hole. All that requires is that we leave and come back 2 times. The pond will cycle through all 4 seasons just by doing that, as I'm showing off here. But of course it needs to be summer, so back to that. Before I go looking for the fish, I'm going to retrieve the sinking lure. If Henna took your lure before, you can find it again at the same spot you originally caught it. And now I'll get to show you how to use it correctly. Hopefully. The Hylian loach can be found way up north, hidden underneath a patch of lily pads. This is generally the same area where I caught the pike. That's close enough to give you an idea, right? Now I speed this up because the loach doesn't want to come in easy. I'm pretty sure once I get him close that he almost manages to swim away from me. But there he is. Now once you've caught an adult loach, you can go ahead and end your canoe rental. Henna will be pleasantly surprised at what you've caught. Now if you look over at the pictures on the wall, you'll see Henna managed to sneak one without you noticing. I don't know how the hell you could tweak it at all, but okay. Now I'm going to show off a few things people in the thread suggested. First, what does the fortune teller say when you pay her to read your love fortune after you've already collected every heart piece? Nothing. She does, however, give your money back. Next, I thought I'd show some amusing dialogue boxes in the southern Castletown market. You can interact with a few of these stalls, and the game acts as if you're browsing their wares. I like to think much of this as a jab at games like Zelda, wherein all you purchase is weapons and health restoration. You never really buy food. Next, someone mentioned that once you free Jovanni from his curse, you can find him at Telma's bar. He's sitting at the table just a few meters away from the postman, whom we'll be seeing again at the end of this video. Turns out he was cursed for so long that his girlfriend dumped him for someone else. Postman. I thought since I showed where Jovanni goes, I can also show exactly why you get 200 rupees from his house every time you go back. His cat Gangle more or less mocks him and just gives us his money. You do have to leave and come back before you can get another silver rupee, though. Next, I venture back into the Cave of Ordeals to show how it changes after you beat it the first time. First, the Great Fairy has some different dialogue at her uppermost level. She also has some different dialogue every level afterward. I'm pretty sure her dialogue at the end of the cave is the same, though. Next, as mentioned in the thread, most levels that feature dark nuts have an extra dark nut for you to deal with. The new guy has slightly different, more colorful armor than the others, and there is no way in hell I'm actually fighting them. The reason ice keys and bubbles are here is that I'm blowing out the torches again. I'm just here to show off new things, including this. This is another thing that could happen when you speedrun this cave. The dark nuts actually can't walk through the doorway, but you can goad the flying lizards through. And now the final ordeal. 4 fucking dark nuts. I think not. Once again, you can tell which one is the new guy. Not sure why the audio's desynced. Sorry about that. Not like it matters. And finally, the second time through the cave, the postman will be down at the end. Yeah, I'm the one lost. Anyway, that's it for this bonus video. See you at the end of the week for the 2-part finale.